It's Craig and Allie time. What's on topic today?
I think that we had decided discussing
The holidays.
the holidays.
Obviously not important to some of us, but we were going to talk about the controversy of saying Happy Holiday.
Okay, so I feel like we can give some decent perspective here because I was raised as one of Jehovah's Witnesses up until I was in my late teenage years, and you were raised as a Jewish person.
Okay. First of all,
I'm gonna let you correct that.
yes, I was raised Jewish, but I'm really curious before we actually get on the topic. You said you were raised a Jehovah's Witness, like one of, like, is it not a religion? Is it like a people? It's the way you said it.
No. That's a good question. Ask it a different way because I don't know if I understand it, but I think
you said that you were raised as a Jehovah's Witness, correct?
no.
How did you say it?
One of.
One of.
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witness is.
It's plural.
Okay, I'm so confused. Well, basically,
It's like the same thing as like you saying I was raised as a No, it doesn't really apply. But you know, it's plural, and that's what a lot of people get wrong, and it's always cracking me up. They go, "Oh, are you a Jehovah Witness?"
yeah, because
No.
most people say, "Are you Jehovah's Witness?" Meaning like you're one of,
Yeah.
and that Jehovah's Witness is the title.
It's the Jehovah's Witness is the title, but Jehovah's Witnesses is plural. That's the organization.
It's like you're a crowd
So-
of people ready to witness.
Yeah, exactly. And that was, that was part of who I was. And I still have a lot of the morals, and I attribute like who I am today because of how I was raised, especially with my mom and the religion. I just don't practice I don't practice that faith anymore.
Do they call it the JWs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, their website that they have launched, which is really good, here I am promoting JWs, is jw.org.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I was raised Jewish, not of the Jewish people, although I guess I am of
You
the
were
Jewish
one
people.
of the Jews.
I'm one of the Jews. I'm part of the tribe. That's what we usually say. We're part of the tribe.
So getting back to, I feel like we can like speak to this a little bit, at least, because of the fact that your faith and
Offends everybody.
I don't even get it right. So a Jewish person, is that considered your faith, or is it considered like what is it?
It is a religion. Judaism is a religion.
Right.
A lot of people have lumped it into a people, but it is actually a faith.
Okay. So you were raised via Judaism.
Correct.
And, and I, again, up until...
You're a JW.
Yeah. And so when it comes to talking about holidays, I have never really, because I didn't even say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, anything until I was in my 20s. I still get confused by it. And so I always think it's PC to say, just to be safe, Happy Holidays. And yet it's met with all kinds of controversy, and I don't get it.
It is met with controversy. But besides you being raised a JW, you were also raised in a bubble where you didn't have interfaith friends?
No.
That was a very long thought out.
So what? I don't know if you can hear the vibration that was going on. There was some type of vibration going on in the headsets. I think it's I don't know if we're being abducted by aliens or what. But so no. So that's a great question though. So JWs, they don't associate. I swear, I thought I turned it off. My bad.
What is going on here?
So JWs, freaking rookies. And the vibrations and everything is going on. No, but JWs, they don't associate with any other religion or anything. I mean, they do so out of necessity, but that's it.
That's really interesting. We're going to have a whole other topic on the JWs because Jews are pretty much raised with everybody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm Jewish, you're Catholic, you're Greek Orthodox, that's normal. Those are actually the only three religions, I think, in New York. But when I moved to the South, there are all types of sects of Christianity. So, yeah, I was raised around everybody. So it's very normal for me to say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, depending on who it is, or generically, just Happy Holidays.
So you were telling me a story about like something like in Target or something like that. So
I got yelled at. I got yelled at by a lady, the checkout lady, the mean checkout lady at Target, because I said...
Did the checkout lady hurt your feelings?
She did. And it was because I said Happy Holidays. And she's like, well, you can say Merry Christmas. And I was like, well, I'm Jewish. So...
Did you say that?
Yeah.
And how did she react to that?
Oh. Literally, she went, oh. Like, what do you say? I'm Jewish, so, she didn't really have anything to say.
There is no comeback for that.
But you see it all over social media.
I'm sorry? Yeah, I mean, what is she going to say?
Sucks to be you that you don't get Christmas? I don't know.
Right.
But people get very offended. And so all over Facebook, you've seen, I'm going to say Merry Christmas. I'm putting the Christ back in Christmas.
And as you know, we were talking about this before we came on. Last year, I posted something, and it was Xmas. And oh my God, did I get a reaction about taking the Christ out of Christmas?
You did. You pissed a few people
Oh
off.
my God.
But
I can't get it right.
But I was always told that the X is actually a cross. So that's why it's Xmas. Like, it's just easier to say. And that it's not offensive. But I guess I could see it.
So what's the verdict here? What's proper? What's okay? Like, I mean, I'm not going to sit there or stand there like at checkout and go, oh, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and go through the list.
And winter solstice. Let's not forget the winter solstice. And for those atheists out there, happy day. So, I mean, the reality is you cannot please everybody, but you should not be offended if somebody is wishing you a good anything. You just change it in your mind. Like I actually watch Christian movies. I know I'm a Jewish girl, but I love these faith-based movies. And a lot of times,
madness.
I know. So a lot of times, though, in my head, they may be saying Jesus, and in my head, I'm just hearing God. Like it's an automatic change. So just hear it to receive a good greeting and not necessarily put the words in place. Because I think that, when somebody's just being nice.
Well, I think you everything you said is spot on in that.
Of course it is.
It's not always, but this time it is. But it's a... What is the intention behind what the person is saying? So, like, you take it upon yourself to correct that person or say something to throw them off when all that person is doing is just actually wishing you something like out of kindness.
Or the sweet people who send out Christmas cards to their 500 favorite people. And I'm not going to take offense because it says Merry Christmas. They're just wishing me well. So a lot of people have asked me, is it okay to give you a Christmas card? Absolutely.
But do you speak for all Jewish people?
I think I should speak for humanity in say thank you. Yeah. Just say thank you. It's not a big deal. But because I have been afraid to offend people, I send out New Year's cards instead.
That makes sense.
Because to me, everything from Halloween through New Year's is the holiday season, which is why Happy Holidays, plural holidays, covers everybody in general. Once they celebrate New Year's, it's no longer a holiday, but I just skip the whole madness when it comes to cards.
I think that's probably smart. I don't know. I'm just going to stop saying anything. I'm
why?
Just going to stop because I
could see you just going, I'm going to wish you Happy Hanukkah just to piss you off.
Yeah, that's literally like it's either I say nothing because as soon as somebody starts correcting me, I get offended and I'm like, oh, okay, well, how about this? And so yeah, but I want to know what you guys think about like what is appropriate, what is okay, what is acceptable, and regardless of how you're raised, or actually based on how you're raised, is a better question.
Would you have been offended?
I can't even.
Would you have been offended in your younger days being wished Merry Christmas when you don't celebrate it?
Oh my God, I used to get wished Merry Christmas all the time. Like Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday, things that I didn't celebrate. And you know what I said? Thank you. And I didn't say thank you, but I don't celebrate those. Like you just don't say. It's not necessary.
I agree. What do you think, though?
Yeah, I really want to know what your thoughts are based on how you're raised or not. What is appropriate? What do you think? Like, what do you say? And what do you like to hear?
This may be the deciding factor on how we send out our cards this year.
No doubt. Let us know.